Hey guys, it's time again for Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. I'm Nye, hoping for a slightly better run this time than we've had the past couple of times, and so for a change of pace, we're going to go with the Torus. So I'm going to make sure that the NGs are on their various assignments, and I'm going to have our human be the one who pilots. I think I'm actually going to put that NG there on shield duty. Okay, so let's begin to explore. See what we can find. So immediately we come, of course, across a sun, because that makes sense. Man, our luck is kind of bad. But it's okay. The NG cruiser is actually pretty easy to vent, so we shouldn't have too much trouble facing this thing. As you can see, we're already doing pretty good here in terms of taking this thing out. They're offering us 2 fuel, a missile, and scrap. I'm pretty sure we can get better. Unfortunately, they just shut off our O2. And that is not something I'm happy with. So we're going to shut down, or shut all of these rooms, get our weapons NG in there, and see if we can get that room repaired. Okay, we got some fire and some not good places. Our NG here has gotten the O2 room taken care of. So the hope is that we can get that fire taken care of before bad things happen. We're going to jump out real quick, that way we won't take even more damage. Just in time. And of course immediately attacked by a Mantis Warrior. Fine. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get our NG into the... Yeah, he's in the med bay, which is good. Okay. Now, I'm not sure, even with med bay at his back, if one NG's going to be able to take out a Mantis inside of the med bay. So I'm going to make sure we get a second guy in there. I'm going to get some ion blasts on their weapons, just because I don't want to take any more damage than I have to. Looks like we're doing pretty good, though. The guys inside the med bay are still winning their fight. Awesome. Let's get that engine repaired. Doing pretty good so far. It's not a bad start by any means. Took a little bit of damage, but, you know, I mean, we can deal with that. That's not a huge deal. Okay, let's do another jump. I'm going to sort of skirt around that nebula. I'm probably going to end up going into it just to slow down the rebels. Looks like we woke this thing up. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to kill, though. It's got no shields, and we're gonna get our ion blast off before it's able to attack. That should help. Okay, it missed. I was actually kind of worried about that. If that hull laser had hit, we would have taken off a load of damage off of that beam weapon. But we ended up surviving. Got some scrap, which is good. We got a map of the area, so we know kind of where everything is. Good way to start. Looks like they've done some damage to our engines, which is actually not where I'd like us to be. It's only temporary, it's ion damage. It will last the entirety of this round, and then as soon as this combat's over, the ion damage goes away. This thing is going down pretty quick, which is good. I'm liking that. Pretty much everything it has is offline now, which is awesome. So, again, little to no damage. Exactly where we want to be. And our NG here on weapons is going to be getting a lot of experience, which is also exactly what I would like to see right now. Now, I got a store directly above me. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to pick it up. Not sure if it's worth it just yet, especially with such low scrap so far. I could be getting better, but, you know, my scrap's kind of lackluster right now. Okay, so we got their shields offline. Now, I always try to aim the ion blast somewhere other than their shields, and the reason why is that... Okay, good, it missed. The reason why is that if it hits our shields, or if it hits their shields, it automatically ruins the shields. It automatically deals ion damage, and then if their shields are down, it'll automatically hit something else. Okay, they gave us a fire beam. Not a worth it weapon, honestly. I'm not going to spend any time with it. Letting them on fire is good and all. It's especially good if you're trying to just scrap the entirety of the ship. The problem is, it's very expensive for what it does. It's 2 whole parts just for a beam that has to have no shields up in order to actually work. You know, not the most worth it thing, you know? Okay. Trying to keep their weapons offline. I'm not able to deal quite enough ion damage to keep them entirely offline. That hull laser is going to get to attack. But that's fine, because it's only the hull laser attacking. And our ion blast is just continually doing plenty of damage, which I'm completely happy with. They're not going anywhere. I mean, their engines are slagged, and... apparently they took out my drone. Their engines are slagged. So, yeah, that's that. They're gone. Our drone's going to finish up, and then it'll be done. It's kind of bad luck our drone flew right in front of his gun, isn't it? Come on, drone. Attack things. The problem here is that the drone is attacking at just the right speed so that we're not hitting the shields at all, and all it's attacking is the shields. Okay, well, that's done. So, we got a small bomb now, which, okay, I mean, that's okay. I could live with a small bomb. Okay, so I gotta start making my way northwards, because the exit is in the upper right-hand corner. Let's see if we can get to the storage cache here. We're gonna completely destroy this ship. I'm hoping that we get the ion blast in there in time to stop it from getting any real attacks off. Not sure if we're gonna be that lucky, but looks like all it's gonna have is a beam weapon, you know, a laser to attack us with, and even that's gonna go down pretty quick. So, doing pretty well. I'll tell you what, I could really do with a second ion blast too. That would be amazing. We got ourselves another anti-ship drone, which is fantastic. Couldn't ask for better luck than that off of that right there. Well, I mean, I could, but... Let's see, mercenary ship wants our help. He wants us to deliver drone parts. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Crap. Okay, we're way... we hit a dead end, apparently. And I have to find exactly which beacon will actually get us to the exit. It's not always easy. I'm hoping it's this quest marker, otherwise we got a spawn which just screws us. Okay, do I want to take 21 scrap for the 5 drone parts I'm supposed to be delivering? Sure, why not? I need the scrap. Okay, we are able to jump to the exit, and we are still ahead of the rebels. Perfect. Let's see if there's anything on this station worthwhile. Nothing alive on that station. Okay, you know what? I have the time. Let me jump to this beacon, I'm going to jump back. I'm going to waste, you know, everything, because there's absolutely nothing at that beacon to be worthwhile. Okay. Let's jump. We're going to go topwards. We're going to see if we can find the NG scout ship again. Okay, let's start, Okay, you know what? I'm going to go up. I'm going to ignore the nebula this time, which is kind of different from how I've done the nebulas previously. The reason why is that there's really no point using the nebula this time. It doesn't look like I can make really any good leeway, or any good run out of it in the first place. So I'm not really going to try too hard. Okay, hull laser to attack. Doesn't really do much. I'm happy with that. Let's keep on getting his attacks in. This thing is basically done. I've already done ion damage enough that its shields are staying down. The drone has taken out its weapons. We're in pretty good shape, considering. We still only have 4 fuel, so fuel's going to be a bit of a bitch. We are hoping, beyond hope, basically, that we can find a store pretty much immediately. I'm kind of worried about it. Okay, we're running on fumes here. We got a little bit of fuel from that. Not quite enough, though. Let's aid the civilian ship. Throw an anti-ship drone out immediately. I'm also, like, I'm not rich in anything right now is the problem. I'm not rich in drones. I only have 7 left. I'm not rich in fuel. What I am rich in is scrap, but that's only going to, you know, do me so well. Okay, so this energy ship took down my shields, which is not good. Now, I've got its shields down, and its lasers are pretty much down for the count. Dropped an ion bomb in, and has taken out my drone. Now, only for the next 40 seconds or so. That's not horrible. But I am kind of down for the count for 40 seconds. And his weapons are coming back online, which is exactly what I don't want to see. You know, we're kind of in a bad way here. Now, looks like I might be able to take his weapons out for just long enough to get my drone back online, which is good. Something you may notice is that that actually did not cost me a drone. The reason why is I already had a drone out, and the game kind of remembers that. So as long as there is a drone still active, using another drone or reactivating it does not cost a drone part, which is wonderful. Remember this when you get system repair drones or anti-personnel drones, that you can actually just deactivate them. They'll return back to the drone room for safekeeping. Civilian ship made a jump while we were busy, so we're not going to get any rewards from them. Not sure which way here is going to be the most intelligent. I'm going to go down. I'm kind of hoping I can make a jump down to the right. If not, we're going to make a jump up and to the right. Got to fight in here with this rebel scout, which is a problem. I'm going to have to turn everything off in order to attack this thing. So we have no anything. We got no oxygen. We have no... I'm going to take some damage. Oh, wow. That was close. I got no oxygen. I got no shields. I got no engine. We're running on nothing right now. Now, luckily, I was able to hit him enough with those ion blasts to take him out, which is just perfect. It's exactly what I needed to see. Okay. Boot things back up, and we can make the jump I was hoping to make, which is good. I have 200 scrap. I feel like I'm kind of in a good position right now. We're going to go ahead and attack this Mantis ship. Could be a bad idea, but it's a weapons merchant, which is kind of what I was hoping for. So what that means is that I'm going to be able to hopefully get a weapon out of it when I kill it. What I am kind of hoping, though, is that my drone is going to start making smart choices and attack their weapons instead of attacking everything else. I'm okay with it attacking the O2 because it forces them, they got to sort of focus on fixing the O2 first. But not attacking its weapons means it's getting a lot of free hits on me, and I'm not really happy with that. Okay, so there's a fire going on in the meta bay. That's not ideal, of course. We got to fix that up. Now I'm focusing on getting rid of their FTL. Awesome. Okay, so that's perfect. They did little to no damage to me, and I was able to take it out and get another 23 scrap. We have 223. I would love to see a store, and I asked, they answered. Perfect. Okay, so we got a store. What do we have in here? We got a cloaking, we have a crew teleporter. We also have the opportunity to hire some crew. I'm going to go for cloaking, because I feel that that would be really, really good. I'm also... This is really tempting. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. I'm going to get myself some of the fuel. I'm really tempted to hire a crew here, but I don't think that's the best use of my 57 scrap. So instead, I'm going to pump that scrap into my shields here, and we're going to make our next jump. I still got plenty of time. We're inside the nebula, so the rebels are going to take a little bit longer than usual. Not forever. Keep in mind, they knew this nebula was here, so they were planning on having to go through here, so they're going to move a little bit faster than normal, through a nebula at least. But I do have some time to look around just a little bit, so hopefully things will work out a little bit well for us. Okay, so we got mantises very pissed off at us that we almost bumped holes with them. But, they say if it happens again, humans all die. Well, you know what? There's only one human on my ship. I'm not too worried about the humans dying. What I am worried about is ever seeing a mantis again. So we are going to pop invisibility. We're going to start blasting the ever-loving hell out of their shields. They apparently did board us, and, that's normal. The mantises always board us. So I'm going to do the normal thing, which is pop every door open. Let's flood this place with nothing. No, I mean nothing. And we will get our guys into the med bay, so that way they can fight off the mantis incursion. Now, I am kind of worried here. Our doors just went down, so this is not necessarily the best position I've ever been in. And we are being attacked. We are going to take some damage. Okay, so our piloting system is going to go down. There's not really anything I can do about that. What we got to focus on, taking out their weapons, getting them taken care of. Once the enemy ship is gone, then I'll be in pretty good shape. But while that ship is there, that multi-laser he has is going to be really peppering me. Wow, I almost lost guys because I didn't have my med bay on. Not the best thing I could be seeing right now, but We have taken out the intruders. Oh crap, my anti-ship drone is down. Okay, well, what we need to do is... First, we need to get our guys healed. Their shields and weapons are down for the most part. Okay. Next, very quick excursion out into the nothingness. We got to get these doors active. And doors are active, everything closed. You guys, back into the med bay real quick. Okay, we're in a bad position here. I mean, we've been in these positions before. No big deal. Everybody get to your positions. Let's get this ship back up and running. What I am most worried about right now is the fact that I do not have any drones, so I'm not able to deal any damage to them. And perfect, okay. We've got our drone back online. They need 2 hits to go down. We're going to take a little bit more damage, but we are going to survive this. I probably should not have done this engagement in the first place, but, you know, oh well, I did. And we are going to make this happen. Now, they did a little bit damage to my weapons. My drone is not going to be able to take them out by itself. I got to get my weapons back online. Now, luckily, I only need 1 point in weapons to actually do it. Awesome. 1 point in weapons it is. I'm going to take a little bit more damage, but we are going to win this in just a second here. Drone's going to fire, and that's going to be that. Okay. So, again, not the absolute best engagement I could have had. I took more damage than I probably should have. But I'm feeling pretty confident in what we have right now. Now, what I am going to need is a little bit more power, because I'm not really able to fund all of what I have right now. Going to put that extra point into the med bay right now so I can heal everybody up. Okay, and with that being done, we're going to continue jumping. I got a little bit more time, so I'm going to do a quick loop around the top here. I'm hoping I don't run into a plasma storm, because that's just going to ruin my day. Well, I ran into nothing, so you know what? My day's not quite ruined yet. Let's see. Well, we got another mantis. This one, however, does not have a... He does not have a crew teleporter, so we are going to be safe for the time being. Now, I am taking, again, points out of oxygen. I know it does not seem smart, but I still have 57% oxygen in my ship, and as long as I'm above 30%, I should be fine. So I just got to keep this up, got to keep on barraging the enemy ship, and keeping an eye on my oxygen. We got time. I'm not too worried about this, and their guns just unable to do anything right now, which is fantastic. We're going to go invisible. Cloaking device is up. 2 more shots from the drone is going to take care of it. Awesome. And then I can take a point from my drone, toss into oxygen, and get my oxygen back. And no damage done to any of my men. Just worked out perfectly. I'm going to hit up this location right here. Okay, so we got a rebel ship awaiting nearby. They're going to look for me. Now, I could use my cloaking device to stay hidden, but that's not quite fun. We're going to attack. Now, they have a lot of weapons, a little bit more than I was looking for. What am I going to do? I really kind of want to keep my shields up, because he does have so many weapons. They're only hull lasers, though, so I'm not too worried about that. And as long as I can get one of his weapons down, we'll be good. Unfortunately, the usual happened, and turns out we have intruders. That's fine. I got my men into the meta bay. They will be attacking us in the med bay soon. And we're going to... Oxygen's really low. I really can't afford to put points, put money into getting... Oh, that's not good. Really can't afford to put points into the med bay well, couldn't, because needed to keep the ion weapon up, but now the ion weapon is down. Just got to make sure that, okay, those guys are done. I just got to get oxygen up to, I think 20% is the magic number. Okay, let's get these guys back in their positions, and we will get going. Gonna take points, put that into invisibility while we're waiting for that weapon to come back online. Weapons online. Gonna pull that point out of... damn. Can't pull that point out of oxygen, so we're gonna pull a point out of shield, and put another point into engines there, so that should allow us to evade as many of their shots as humanly possible. Now, they're not going to really time their shots nicely, so we should be fine. As long as our shields are up whenever that beam tries to get through, we will be good. And their shields are completely done right now. We got their weapons down, their engines are gone. We're actually doing pretty decent here. I think we took a little bit of damage off that laser, but not enough for me to really truly care. We should get a decent reward out of this. Awesome, so that's done. Okay, got some scrap. Okay, I can live with that. I do have time. We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom and hopefully catch up these last couple of beacons. Yeah, it looks like I should have plenty of time. Fantastic. Okay, we could either attack the automated ship to get to the space station with the something or other inside of it. I could use my cloaking to access the space station undetected, which I think I'm going to do because this thing has 2 shields. So we're going to do that, get another anti-ship drone. We are just rich in these things. And now we're going to jump to the exit. Could have gotten a little bit of a scrap out of that thing, but it did have 2 shields. Not really what I wanted to deal with. We're just going to move on. We're going to go to the Zoltan homeworlds next, and let's see if we can get that Zoltan energy bomber. But this is going to require us to explore a little bit, so I'm kind of going to ignore the nebula around the bottom and go to the top instead. I'm going to try to explore as much as possible. We're looking for a very specific event. Okay, so the mantises are here, and we know how they operate. So let's get ready to deal with them immediately. Let's see, they have 2 sets of lasers. Now, their lasers are actually going to be enough to puncture through my shields. So I don't really want to, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. The reason I'm doing it like this is because their lasers are going to puncture through my shields anyways. So my best bet is to, keep cloaking up as much as possible, and then focus on just getting rid of them. Now, what's working, it's kind of working. We're going to take a little bit of damage, not by much, though. Put a point into healing so we can keep that NG in there alive. I'm really putting great hopes on being able to get their weapons offline. There it goes. Okay, get our oxygen back up. We've already won this fight. The fight's over. We just need to heal up just a little bit. Unfortunately, whatever Zoltan was being attacked is dead already. Unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. I'm going to get another point into power, so that way I don't have to do these juggling acts. And now we're going to jump to the store and see if they have anything worthwhile. Because I have plenty I can sell right now. Oh, actually, they have some options for us. Okay. First I'm going to fix my hull, and I'm going to sell the fire beam, and probably the small bomb too, and one of my anti-ship drones. This leaves us some options. What I really want is the boarding drone. And you know what? I'm going to snag it. Let's... oh, great. Okay, let's get some fuel. And I'm going to get on my ship one more thing of power, and then I'll buy 2 drones. I'm a little bit poor right now, but I'm doing well, and that boarding drone should really help us out. Let's see, we're being attacked by some NGs. No missiles are going to get through, but that's fine, because I don't use missiles anyways. I probably cannot get a boarding drone through because of those anti-ship, or anti-missile drones, and unfortunately, I'm just not willing to try. I just do not have enough drones to really make it worthwhile. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to focus on taking them down. Now, he's got a ion weapon, and he's got plenty of missiles. That's going to cause some problems. And unfortunately, my ion weapon is just missing every single time, so we're not able to get any real damage in on this thing. Let's get you back to shields. Come on, ion weapon, get in there. See, as I said, my ion weapon is going down over and over and over. It's missing, and so we're unable to take their shields down. This should be a pretty simple matter of hitting with ion over and over and over, and then just removing their and then just hitting their shields. It's just not happening. So what I might have to do, I might have to try using this boarding drone and see if that works. Okay, so their shields are down. Okay, come on, drone. Give me a shot on their shields or on something useful, something that I would like to see hit. Weapons, I mean, their engines are down, which means that they don't have any evasion, which is okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna be taking damage, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. My drone is just not doing the work for me. Okay, it hit their drones. If it can hit their second drone... Nope, it hit an empty space. I mean, I might just kill it by way of damage here, but this could have gone so much easier. Okay, now we got a weapon down. Not the weapon I wanted down, admittedly, but we have a weapon down, so we're going to be taking less damage overall. Okay, our drones are back. It's completely back online. Their O2 is down now. We should be good. One more shot and he's gone. Come on, drone. Yes! Okay. So we took more damage than I would have liked, obviously, but we got a ton of scrap out of it, so it wasn't all bad. We're doing decently. Okay, so now we got to kind of stay a couple steps ahead of them. I'm going to start doing some big jumps. That way I can stay ahead because I'm in kind of a bad position right now. Ah, great. Okay, so our sensors have been knocked out, and we got borders. I'm going to throw my guys into their usual spot, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so they're attacking our weapons, but that didn't work too well for them. Gonna get my pilot in there, and we're gonna have a three-way standoff, but, you know, as usual, my men are inside the med base. This is just gonna end up being just a long and involved attack. Especially because NGs do half damage in combat, so really it's gonna be the human who's doing all the work. The NGs are just gonna really soften them up. Come on, guys, you can do it! Steven, come on, pull out that blaster. Awesome! Okay, Steven's doing his work. He's gonna help the two NGs get their kills in, and everybody's going to be safe and sound. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. You know, I could have asked for a better beacon, but I couldn't have asked for really a better result. Oh, I probably should have gone through the nebula, shouldn't I? That's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass. Okay. Okay, so they gave me a star map. Okay, I'm okay with that. Didn't have a combat to have to deal with. Now we're going to have combat, of course. The lucky thing is that we're not going to have to worry about this Zoltan's specialty shields much. He's going to be peppered by the asteroids. Now, if I can keep his shields down, the asteroids are going to do my work for me. So it's just a matter of keeping those down. Now we're going to take damage from that missile. Now I know he has missiles, so what I'm going to do, instead of just popping my cloaking device all the time, I'm going to use the cloaking device to dodge the missiles. Just like that. That gets me a 75% evade chance when I do that. So, just a matter of keeping those offline. He's going to get absolutely peppered by the asteroids, and all I have to do is not die. I'm going to take a missile directly to the weapons. Not ideal, but his ship goes down, and I'm still up, so I win. Now they gave me an anti-personnel drone, which means that if intruders jump onto my ship, I have a drone to throw at them, and that will do damage to them. Now, not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll do. Let's check out whatever ship is over here. Zoltan. Okay, you know what? This time, I'm going to pull a point out of my engines. I'm going to see if I can shoot a boarding pod. See how that works. I don't know if it's just going to crash against their shields or how that's going to happen. Yep, it's just going to crash against their shields. Okay. Well, the more you know. So we just got to take out their mega shields first before we can do anything. Which is fine. Not worried about that. Okay, their mega shields are down. Gonna let that boarding pod go in and smash some crap for us. Now, these are Zoltan. They have they're a lot weaker than many of the races around. So hopefully our boarding drone will be able to just power through them. Does seem to be working, and they are out of oxygen in that room. The boarding pod's just going to, or the boarding drone's just going to take out their oxygen for us. Awesome. And then once oxygen's down, they should be in really bad shape. But, of course, they do have a med bay, which is causing some problems. That boarding drone might go down. If it does, that'll be a shame. Okay, so their O2's done. Now, I can't really control that drone. It kind of just does what it wants. So it's probably going to go down right now. Maybe a waste of a drone. But, you know, fine. Let's pull up the anti-ship drone. It was an interesting thing to test. You know, we kind of know how boarding drones work now. I can't control them, and they do their own thing. Kind of glad it went for the O2. I wish we could have done more damage with it, honestly. But this is probably not the ship for that, to be honest. I probably could have used something like, I don't know, a fire weapon or something, so that way I could actually deal damage to the guys that were attacking the drone. Probably would have been ideal. Didn't have the option. No big deal. 23 scrap is nothing to sneer at. Go ahead and pick up this store, see what it has for me. Let's see. Not much, admittedly. Not really much here. I'm probably gonna... I might sell the anti-personnel drone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm probably not gonna need that. Famous last words and all that. Okay, I'm gonna use some of this scrap to to upgrade my cloaking device. Should have just enough time to hit this distress beacon and then to hit that store. Okay, distress signals coming from a small station orbiting a uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, so we need to fix it. So we could ion to disable the system, cloaking device to disable the system, or NG-Crew to remotely repair its system. I'm going to remotely repair it. I think that's going to get us a much bigger reward. Okay, I may or may not... No, darn. I thought I was going to be just in time to escape. Looks like that's not going to happen. This looks like a job for the boarding drone to get through that shield. Not sure how well that's going to work. We're going to find out. Okay, so apparently it's going to go and it's going to attack their thing up there, the place where the captain makes all the decisions. That. So they have decided to board us. Not good. I don't know what my boarding drone's actually going to be able to do over there. It looks like it's getting a lot of damage. It looks like boarding drone is something you're supposed to be able to do when you have either a lot of drones or some way to get drones back. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. I mean, it's doing damage. I mean, it's doing work. So there is that. You know, there is a breach in their ship that they're going to have to repair before they do anything else. But the drone goes down. So I'm not sure, not entirely sure what the point is at the end of the day. Again, I guess it's just something you're supposed to do when you have a lot of drones. Right now, unfortunately, I do not. I've been trying to make that boarding drone work, and that's actually been costing me more than it's helping me. I'm down to just 3 drones right now. Okay, we need to get that drone thing active just in case they are able to get through again. It looks like it's a fairly powerful beam weapon, so that might be able to puncture through 1 shield, but luckily it's not able to puncture through 2. Now remember, all I'm going to get out of this fight is fuel. I'm not going to get anything else. I'm not going to get drone parts. I'm not going to get scrap. So this is not really a good battle to be wasting 3 drone parts on. I'm not really getting much out of this. Okay. But they're down. Get our fuel. Make our jump to a Zoltan-controlled sector. Okay, so it's not the NG sector I was kind of hoping it would be. This one's just Zoltan-controlled. Let's jump to the store immediately. Hope I can use this 71 scrap to get something useful. Gonna keep that anti-ship. I don't really want to sell that boarding drone back. Gonna buy those 3, fix my hull. I really wanted to get that crew teleporter, but just not in the cards. What do I want to do? You know, I'm going to upgrade my drone control, so that way I can use 2 anti-ship drones at once. And then we're going to start exploring and see if we can get lucky out here. offer our services. Apparently we're not properly equipped to take a ship intact. Again, wish I had that boarding pod. Participate in the study, but it looks like the Zoltans are being held hostage by something or other. Now we got 4 guys that are going to be attacking us. I gotta open all doors, and I gotta get as many of them into my, into here with the med bay as possible. Now the good news here is that one of them is gonna die, just sort of flat out. No, he's just going to attack our pilot's chair instead. Okay, well that's good. Now it looks like they got an ion weapon and 2 beam weapons. Now beam weapons are really kind of win more, so I don't think they're going to be able to get through my shields with that ion weapon. I think my shields should come up fairly quickly, probably faster than they can do anything with. So I think I probably am safe from the beam weapons. But it's probably going to be a close run thing. I'm going to want to spend a lot of time invisible here. Okay, we're going to use the Ion Blast, and we're going to blast the ever-loving hell out of them. And I'm hoping we're going to get some drone parts out of here, because I'm using 2 drone parts just to attack them. Because I didn't want to have to worry about their ship while I was being attacked by their men. We're kind of hoping here. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out. We were having a pretty good run here, and we're doing a lot better than we were in the previous runs. But we're not really resource heavy. Got some drone parts, okay. Got some fuel, got a lot of scrap, and then even a lot more scrap from the people we were trying to help. They gave us a system repair drone, which I really don't want. Don't really need it, so we're going to sell that at the next store, and we're going to keep on moving. Okay, so we're boarded again. Honestly, the Zoltan don't actually do this much, so I don't know what's up. But, you know, there you go. Now, the good news is, well, there isn't really good news, never mind. They have a drone that's attacking us, and that actually kind of worries me. So what I'm gonna do is hope and pray. Oh, hello. Right. Okay, well, hopefully I'll be able to keep my guys. They have a lot more weapons than I care for them to have, essentially. We're taking a lot more damage than I would like us to take. If they put damage into my O2, it's all over now. Let's get you to repair that really damn quick, because we need to close these doors, and then I need to get the O2 sensor back up. Come on, get those doors repaired. Okay, you get back in here. Okay, so O2's going down rapidly, and there's not really much I can do about it. I'm going to send 2 NGs out to the O2 system to kind of repair it. When we're running on spitting a prayer here, we really are. Okay, so that's active. Awesome. We got a missile coming in, which completely whiffs, which is fantastic. Okay, we got enough oxygen in the ship to save us for the time being. We hopefully will be able to pull this together. This is a really bad situation. We got 0 chance of evading right now, which is a worst case scenario right now. We're not really doing a lot of damage to their ship either. They did another hit directly to our O2. We're taking a lot of hits to that. This was a really bad battle for me. Engines are critical. We're taking lots and lots of damage. Crap. I mean, nothing is going well for us in this battle. We're taking a lot more damage than I would like. This is just not doing good. And they keep on peppering my O2. What is with this, guys? Can I get invisibility up just a little bit? Okay, that'll give me some time. Their ship should be long since dead by now. I don't know what is going on. There we go, finally. Okay, get our O2 up. Come on, turn on. Okay. We might lose some crew. No, Angie lives. Okay. That was way too close. I am not pleased by how that went. Okay, you guys get in here, heal up. Gonna get some oxygen in this ship. Okay, we're getting there. Got both of them have plenty of points in everything. Niels, get back on that. You get on that. Put a point in that. Okay. Well, not really a comfortable place right now. Not really liking where I am. I think there's a really high possibility we're going to die in this sector in the next couple of jumps. Check out the distress beacon. Looks like it's probably a trap. We're going to not interfere, because that would just end in bad things. We're just going to wait this out. We got to wait to jump. Get invisibility up to get our evade up a little bit higher so we're not being peppered by so many... I don't know why there are so many asteroids out there this time. Usually you only get one at a time. We were getting 2 or 3 at a time. That was kind of ridiculous. Oh god, it's another Zoltan group. Okay, we need to get these doors online. They have a beam, an energy, a bomb, and a laser. This is not a good setup. We are pretty much guaranteed to take damage here. And I don't have a lot of hull to take damage with, so we got to really hope that my drone out there is able to get some stuff done. Okay, I don't really have enough power to power up another drone. I don't really have other drones to work with. But it looks like this one drone should be able to MVP this and to take them out. Now, unfortunately, it's focusing on all the wrong things for the most part. Alright, this is not good. Okay, their ship's down. We're still alive. This is going okay. This is not bad. I really hope he's able to put that fire out. Okay, that fire's out, so we're not going to take damage off of that. Okay, not sure what I want to do. I'm kind of holding out for a shop here, so that way I can heal up. Gonna make another jump. This is very risky. And it's not gonna pan out for me, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we just gotta hope. You guys into the med bay as usual. Cloak up. And do the normal strategy. Now, luckily, they can't teleport onto me while I'm cloaked up, so I got about 10 seconds total where I can deal damage to them, and obviously that's just not going to work out for me. I miss every single shot from the ion cannon. I don't know why, but it's every single shot right now. I got a missile, which is going to impact 2 damage oh, wow. 2 damage directly to my invisibility, so invisibility's gone. Here comes the missile. If this impacts, I'm gone. Okay, so I got a little bit of time. But, I mean, this isn't going to happen. I'm missing every single shot. Here comes the missile, and there's the end. Okay, well, we know some obvious problems. One of the things I really should be doing is get my doors upgraded, and I really should not have been keeping that much scrap on me. I need to spend it a lot faster than that. So, you know, we're learning. We're going to be getting better. Hopefully we'll see more soon. See you guys later.